Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are okay. Today, inshallah, we're going to talk about our story of this term. It's called Around the World in 80 Days. Of course, from the title, you can guess that the main character in this story is going to travel around the world in 80 days. This story is having a lot of actions, a lot of interesting events. Let's talk about it. Today, inshallah, we're going to introducing the story. Okay. First, let's talk about the author or the writer of this story. His name is Julius Verne. He was born in 1828 and he is a famous French writer. He likes to write science fiction stories. Actually, he studied law as his father wished, but after he grew up and after he graduated, he worked as a businessman and he kept on writing science fiction stories. One of his famous stories is a journey to the center of the earth. And also we have another story from the earth to the moon. Also another famous story, well-known story is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. He is very famous writer and he likes to write about science as he likes to read science texts. Okay, let's talk about the characters of the story. The main character of this story is Phileas Fogg. He is a very rich gentleman. He enjoys his simple life. His life is very simple. He likes to read newspaper, and this is in the morning, and in the evening he likes to go to the club to play a West chord. He likes to play cards, a game, a card game. It's called whist. Okay. One day, Phileas Fogg and his friends of the club, they were talking about a robbery in a bank. Okay, and Phileas made a bet that he can travel around the world in 80 days. I think it's going to be a very difficult journey, but we're going to see what's going on. Is he going to be able to travel around the world in 80 days, or he will lose his bet? Then we have Jim Passepartout. He is a butler or a servant of Fogg. He came to England seeking for the simple life. In the past, he used to work many interesting and exciting jobs. He worked as a tightrope walker. He worked as a clown and many things. Phileas Fogg hired Passepartout, and he thinks that he is a perfect master and he has a regular life. And he's going to travel around the world with Fogg. After that, we have Mr. Fix. He is a police detective. He thinks that Phileas Fogg is a thief, or he stole or robbed a bank in England. The thief just look like Phileas Fogg, and he is going to follow Fogg all around the places Fogg is going to travel to. Then we have Uda. She was born and grew up in Europe, and actually she was forced to marry an old man, old Raja. Raja, it means an old man in England, in India. She didn't love him at all, but she was forced to marry him and travel to live in India. The old Raja or the Raja has died, and the Ramans wanted to burn her alive with his dead body, or with her husband's body. Then we have Fogg's friends. They are his friends from the club. They play whist together. Whist is a card game. They think that Phileas Fogg is a sensible man, but one day he decided, or he thought about a bet or a wager that he can travel around the world in 80 days. They bet him £20,000 that he can do that bet or that adventure. So this is all the characters that we're going to read about in our story. Now we have the setting. Setting means the time and the place of the story. I think the time is very long ago. Actually, it's very long ago, not nowadays, but it's days of the past. Also, we have many places that the story takes place, where the story takes place. First, the story started in England. This is where Phileas Fogg come from. Then after he decided to bet his friends to travel around the world, he went to Egypt. He traveled to Egypt. Then he goes to India. And the last place to go is USA or America. He went back to England. So again, first he goes to England, then Egypt. After that he goes to India. At last he went to America, and then went back to England. Today, inshallah, we had discussed the story. Next time, inshallah, we're going to read chapter 1. So your homework for today is reading chapter 1, starting from page 12 to page 23. Read all chapter 1, and tomorrow, inshallah, or the next time, inshallah, we're going to talk about it. Thank you, and hope you enjoy your day. Thank you.